Hi guys, and welcome back to Purbeck Valley. Now, in last episode, we got some chickens. We only got a few, like I think they only hold 30. Yeah, so we got 11. We got 9 hens and 1 rooster. And this popped up in the mod hub. I thought, well, what a tool to have. Obviously the chickens are full at the moment, so leave that there. Yeah. So anyway, today we are gonna head down to the field 77, do a bit of mowing. That's our first job. And then we're gonna look at sourcing some slurry. Now I don't know whether to put a slurry point down in the farm or whether to put it a bit further away. But we're gonna look at getting some slurry, getting it put on field 78. Now we won't have made any oh, I doubt we made any. Oh no, tell her there is a pallet here. Six litres of wool. I think it was 7. Yeah, I'm sure it was 17. Or it might have been 19. It was one of the. And wool was such a. It was like the highest priced commodity you could have on your farm. It was so expensive to have wool. Just unfold the first one. Actually, before we start, we'll put the help menu on. All good. We're just going to sit off now and get the field mode. Now this is a more substantial size field than we're previously used to. So you look at this field compared to 78, it is a lot bigger. But yeah, we're just slowly. We're in September now, so we really need to crack on. We want to get the grass to optimum, or both fields to optimum, because I'm going to do some silage. Now silage for the sheep, it's pointless. We can't really use it. But we can sell it for a profit. And with the new bale shed, we don't have about hitting the bale limit. But yeah, we're just should we get this mowed up, and yeah, I'll probably come back to you guys when I'm nearly done. Just miss these bits here. Hi guys, welcome back. So we're just coming to the end of the field now. Just listening to the Peter Crouch podcast. And yeah, I've been giggling away at that. There's a phrase there. Piss off Carl. Yeah. He was talking about his time going back to about season 1 of his podcast, and he was still in his professional playing career. And he was on the bench. I can't remember what team he said for, and a guy leaned round, spotted Crouch on the bench and went, "Oi, Crouchy, piss off Carl." I found that quite amusing. But yeah, if you know, if you're doing a long distance drive, or you drive for work like me, you just put it on. It's on Spotify. Don't get sponsored to say that. Yeah. But it's something a bit different, I mean, I generally do this on the radio, and it wasn't until I was speaking to... Now, we have got that... I'm just debating. I'm going to put it in here for the time being. But I'm just debating whether it would be better to put the machines in here, maybe after the time being, or put them undercover. I suppose undercover protects the machinery more. But we do need our little weight. This mod is game changing for anyone like me who's a push for time. Or even just the idea of trotting down a field at 9 miles an hour. Next level stuff, this. Now I have spotted in the mod hub, in the sale, there's a Fendt 900, £115, 115,000, sorry. And so it wouldn't really need to change anything for the Vario. Obviously we can go up to 415 horses, but that's not necessary at this moment in time. But that is a contemplation. I mean, if we look at our tractor, which is a medium, 78. But the only downside of having the Vario is, 1 minute guys, as I was saying, yeah, phone calls as usual. What was I saying? Oh, you were on the tractors, yeah. Yeah, the only downside to having the Vario is it doesn't have the ability to have the hitch for the front row attachment, the forks, I forgot what they're called now. Where's it blank? Anyway, there's another attachment to have the attachment for the front, so it wouldn't be it wouldn't have the front loader attachments as this one does. I mean, 53%. I mean, what was this tractor valued at? 78. I'm just wondering if there's a telehandler that's around that market price. Or you could get a loan We could pay the loan off for the, say once a month have £5,000. It's an idea. We've been out and we've been down to our lock pond and fed the ducks and the geese. No offspring yet. I think that's what this game misses. I mean, I know there's maps out there, mods out there for PC players where they can have the ducks, but I think it's just another, a different angle on it, isn't it? A different look at, you know, a different look towards what the animals, you know, what animals do, you know. Like I always said, you buy them, you rear them, you sell them, you know. And in a lot of cases that's true, but there's also be that abattoir sense, you know. A lot of farmers will sell their animals to the abattoir, and they'll receive the meat back, or they'll, you know, buy meat back or whatever. Because farmers have got to diversify. Because the funding since we left the EU for the farmers is not there, you know. I mean, I don't know if you've watched Jeremy Clarkson season 2, but he does highlight. You know, in season 1 he highlighted. If you didn't, you know, you see, I've got a farmer who hosts a millionaire and is a, you know, a car journalist and a camera crew filming for Amazon. You know, how do farmers survive? I think he had I think it was £115 he made the first year. And also, you know, with the highlights with the celebrity status, he's fighting with the Chip and Norton planning committee. You know, at every turn they turn him down. And he's saying, like, you know, he's got to diversify. Anyway, I was talking to a farmer guy. So have you ever heard of a track being rejected? He said, "Fun enough, it's you know, extenuating circumstances." I mean, I've always said Jeremy Clarkson's a buffoon, you know. You know, he's a crazy man. But at the same time, he's you know, he's given something we all want, you know. And like he highlighted, he could take it higher. He could take it, you know, he could take it beyond Chip and Norton and go to it was an MP. Can't remember what department it was for. To have them overruled. But like I said, £500,000. £500,000 to fight a planning committee because they've got it out for you. If I was Jeremy Clarkson, I would make it my personal vendetta to oppose anything Aaron did. But like I say, he's, you know, he says he's too busy and he doesn't deal with small-minded people. So we're just getting the windrows done now. Now I couldn't do a time today because I've been served with a copyright notice in my last video. Now, as always, all my music I use is from Share Factory. It's the pre-stated music. A lot of it is quite heavy metal, quite engaging, quite, you know. So I don't understand. I always put in the comment section where I source music from. But I've been struck with a copyright infringement. It's not such as a big deal now. You know, I haven't got millions of followers. I haven't got, you know, well, not millions, but I haven't got 100,000, you know, hundreds of followers, and like, a lot of these guys rely on the income from YouTube. And I still have my day-to-day job. So I think if it had been that case, I think I've been a bit more upset. But as always, it's one of the things, just move on. So I don't know, going forward times is gonna be a bit of grey for me. But not as well, no, you're not getting beaten by it. I think times are a cool way to, you know, lose the illusion, you know. I watched Dagger win, Chainsaw 100, he does everything in time-lapse. All his videos are time-lapse, you know. Can't miss a day out of the way. But I say, I think we're going down the loan route of loaning the money, and then just pay back once, say, a month, pay it back. Hi guys, I'm back again. Phone calls after phone calls after phone calls. I think I'm gonna have to change my call settings while I'm online. Maybe turn the phone off for summer. Right, so we've done the windrowing. They're all windrowed now, all windrowed up. And you get the baler out. Do some baling. And then we'll clear the bales from the field. Oh, don't want to hit them more. We'll clear the bales from the field. And we're going to see about getting some stones delivered. To make sure the sheep are fine. Make sure you got plenty of food. Yeah, the sheep are all happy. Plenty of food and plenty of water. Can also check on here. We do need a water tanker to fill it right up. But yeah, it's an identical village. And we've got some nice little fields. I mean, we are going to have to expand. Obviously, we don't go to the crop industry. If we look over here. So this field 7, what's this got in this? It's got sugar beet. Miles. I mean, even that in console, once upon a time, you would think, oh, sugar beet, oh, potatoes. And you plough it in. You know, myself included. But it's a fantastic mod. And it's the Colossus pack. And if you haven't got it, please go and get it. It will change. Take your time. It will change your perspective of potato and sugar beet harvesting. You know, there's a massive unrealistic tank on it. I mean, yes, it is only 4 meters, but it's 4 meters at 43 miles an hour. You know, absolutely crazy. They've also got the 2 headers. I think one is 10 and one is 13 feet. Meters, sorry. And they are absolutely like crazy lengths, you know. We're just going around the outsides. You hear a click and a rattle. It's my headset. It's been playing up lately. I keep trying to adjust the volume to so I can hear myself speaking, but the game isn't overpowering the mic. But yeah, we're just powering around the field now. We're going to install a slurry point at the farm. I'm going to put it next to the cows and we can sort of simulate the cows are giving us slurry. Obviously we have to pay for it. But yeah, Purbeck, it's got a nostalgic feel to it. I played Purbeck years ago. I think it was 17 I played. I know it was out in 19. I didn't really use it in 19. But yeah, it's made back for FF22. FS22. FS22. We had the Growler pack. Baden pack, which I kind of see where you... pardon me. I kind of see where they're coming from in respects to bringing new titles to the game, you know. But I think there's a lot of game aspects they could focus on. I mean, a small adjustment for me is feeding your cows silage. You know, you see Tom do it. He adds silage. He adds a bit of... Yeah, as I was saying, so, you know, there's small things like feeding the cows silage. I know Tom feeds his cows silage and has his cake bin. But a small thing like that would change the game. In this game you gotta... If you don't want to feed the cows TMR, it's hay. I mean, it's easy enough to make TMR. You don't have to add all the ingredients that they provide, and there is options now. There is the Crammer... I think it's a pack of 3. And you can pick feed and all the feeds for the animals that, you know, you need: horses, pigs, TMR for cows, silage. But yeah, we're gonna get it smashed out, and I'll come back to you when we've finished. Hi guys, welcome back. So we're just finishing off now. Apparently we've done 27 take away 13, quick maths, 10, done 14 bills. So we're gonna head back now, we're gonna get a bill trailer, and we're gonna yeah, we're gonna head back, get the bill trailer. We're going to cut the bills up, and then we're going to head to... Will this fit on there? It won't, but... Just thinking out loud. I was going to take the Ford down, the Landini down, and see about swapping it for a front loader up. I think we'll just keep all this one for the time being, and we'll just work with it. What are you doing in my shed? Come on guys, out the shed. That's it, you run for the walls. Flipping dear. remember I worked at a national park. I was about 19 at the time. No, I've been a bit older. Was I about 19? Yeah, I was 19 at the time. And the park had female doors. And I was out doing litter picking for the park. One of the jobs that I needed doing. And what I thought I saw was a dog, a biggish dog running around. So as I walked to what I thought was this dog, it was actually a stag. He got tangled up in branches. But as I'd come through, I'd startled him and he got himself untangled. I panicked and ran. Thankfully, I scared the deer more than he scared me. I need both the observation. But I jumped straight on the radio. I'd caused a mass panic in the park. I just went, there's a deer. And it wasn't until I spoke to it was named Lucky. I've never actually still to this day don't know true them. But Lucky said to me, right, breathe, have a mouthful of water, tell me what it looked like. So I took a deep breath, a mouthful of water, and his face changed, he started laughing. Now we don't actually keep stags at the park, we just keep does. So I told him, I had antlers, it was a big deer, it was huge, I thought it was a dog. And he started laughing, and he jumped the radio to a false alarm. He spotted our stag. And apparently the stag knows there's doors in the park, but he can't get to the doors because they're behind 6-foot secure fencing. So they thought these prize doors that they were having had escaped. I alerted him, they aren't actually the park's doors. They're on there from release from a wildlife sanctuary. And I'm thinking that I'm causing mass panic in the park, thinking that his doors have escaped. So we're just getting the bills on. But we do need to get some pH in the ground. So I think we're buying. I think we'll be buying a spreader. And that could be the first job for the fence when it comes to the farm. You can spread the line around, and then we'll also bring the slurry spreader to the farm. And I think the little Landy, oh actually I don't know if Landy have a power output. It might do. Landy is definitely going to have the power to pull it. Right, we've got 2 more bales here. Just make sure we don't miss any more. That's a good haul though. So there's one there. Just gotta load it on the back. Fold the tines up. I'm gonna put these in the. I'll put these in the bill storage with the 10 we've got in store. And we've really got to get the prep on, get the grass prepared, ready for getting the. I'm not sure. We got a bale there, so you know I don't know. We'll probably lease some type of bale wrapper. I wonder if that shed is deletable. I don't think it is, but we'll have a look. We'll have a look what's deletable and what's not. They're nice sheds. Not wrong. They're lovely sheds. And we're going to pull this over here. Yeah, but I wonder just quickly what is sell, what's not on the. On the farm. I wonder if the buildings are sellable. So I can't touch that. Can we put that in? No. I think it's more of the troughs now. I'd say it's a bit of a shame it's like certain buildings, especially like the junk and the rubbish trailers. It's like a little chicken house there, by the looks of things. So you'd probably had a fence that stemmed maybe this big. The chickens are now over the road. Alright. Anyhow, we need to get some bales out. Just two. Not going for. Got 22 in storage. Three and 25 days left, but then I suppose I'll leave it there. They'll eat that off nicely. Now we have to borrow some money from the bank and get our fence. Before we do that though, we said we were going to simulation, didn't we? Silos, was it containers? Tools maybe? We said we were going to simulate, didn't we? Containers maybe? There we are. So we're going to simulate for a mere £1,000. Where can I put it? It needs to be near the animal trough, doesn't it? put it here, I suppose. Where's that gate open? Yeah, we'll put it there. Goes nice there. And that's just to simulate the sheep producing manure. Right. We need a lime spreader. .42 meters, 36. There we go. 5,000 pounds. I think we're gonna have to send down the. We have to drive down with the Landini and load these guys up. So we're gonna have 4 of them. That's 6,000. Yeah, we're good. So we also need some forks, I believe. Front loader tools. Go with them. Do you want to purchase them? Yes. Fuck, I had chickens for a second there. Let's say the side, the other side. Right. Let's go to the store. There it is, guys. There is our brand new voucher. In cheap beauty. She's done 20 hours. She just need a bit of a service. But yeah. So we just put her next to our Landini. not much difference as. A lot more horses on the fence. But we're going to put the Joskin on the fence. Oh, that's what that does. Beautiful. Right, guys. Can't stand here on ceremony. So if we put that up there, it'll work. At least lift tool first. Oh, they have lift tool. Never mind. Gonna load them on now. Just make a right hash of it. Yeah, it's so much easier just for bags. You just pull the truck next to them. Pop, 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 pop. Done. First straps over. Pop this guy on the front. Was. And yeah, we'll head back and then we'll come down and get the fence. And then yeah. Oh dear. My bad, Mr. Car Driver. Right guys, I'm gonna get this up at the farm. And I'll speak to you there. I'm back guys, so we'll just finish the first tank off. But I think for today, we're gonna leave it here. And yeah, next time we come back, we'll probably have limed and ferted the other fields So we'll probably be in September, maybe September 2, maybe. But anyway, guys, until next time, happy farming.